Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to talk about how to make your own video introduction para sa mga virtual assistants. So let's start. From the word itself, it is pretty self-explanatory na gagawa kayo ng video. Parang resume, parang pinagsamang resume tsaka cover letter pero in a video format para mas mataas yung chances of winning ninyo and para mas madali talagang sure ball na ma-hire. Although, hindi naman 100%. Pero, syempre, kapag may video introduction ka, makikita ng client how you communicate. Intonation mo, boses mo, ikaw, how you present yourself, confidence level mo. So, effective talaga yung mga video self-introductions. Okay, so why do we need it? Aside sa mga napag-usapan natin kanina, it is easier to establish personal connection with your client. This is so true kasi makikita ka nila. And minsan, may mga clients din, napapansin ko, marami-rami din, 50-50. 50% nahihiya din sila sa video cam-to-cam na, lalo na yung mga small business owners, cam-to-cam na call. Kaya kung kinakabahan kayo, kinakabahan din yun sila. Lalo na yung mga, nasabi ko nga, mga small business owners. So, mas madali, mas makapag-save din kayo ng time instead of mag-meet kayo. At least, pag-play nyo ng video ng client, automatically, maririnig ka na niya, a-assess na niya kung fit ba yun. Now, the second thing, it showcases communication skills and professionalism. Yes, gaya na sabi ko kanina, ma-assess na niya yung communication skills mo, communication level mo, comprehension, intonation, pronunciation mo, how you present yourself, based on your background, based on your lighting, the quality of your video and audio. And then, it sets individuals apart in a competitive online marketplace. Ito talaga, isa sa pinaka-main reason. Masaset apart kayo kasi nga napaka-competitive ng online world, guys. Nako, sobrang competitive. Kung feeling ninyo competitive na kapag nag-apply kayo ng work in your local area, imagine you are competing globally. Okay? Kaya talagang we have to do more than what we can offer. Now, ano ba yung mga tips para pag nag-record na kayo ng self-introduction ninyo? You have to keep it concise. Aim for a duration of 1 to 3 minutes. Yes, guys. 1 to 3 minutes. Huwag nyo na paabutin ng 10 minutes, okay? Mabuburyo na yung client ninyo nun. Napaka-awkward na nun pakinggan. 1 to 3 minutes, it's okay. Ano lang, speedrun lang ng skills and experiences, ganun. And then you have to outline attention-grabbing script, yun talaga, prepare nyo in advance bago kayo mag-record, and make sure na na-familiarize nyo na yung script ninyo, get the point number 4, so that you can practice beforehand, para mas ma-enhance pa yung confidence level ninyo and saka yung delivery. Alam ninyo kung saan yung inflection ng boses ninyo. Papataas ba? Pababa ba? So, mas magiging yung delivery ninyo at saka yung tone ng pagsasalita ninyo. Alam ninyo kung saan kayo maglalagay ng stress. Now, you also have to be presentable. Act as if you are having an actual interview or client meeting. So, you need to think, wag masyadong bare face, no, na sobrang putla ninyo pagdating sa pag-record ninyo ng video. Wag din yung sobrang oily. Dapat presentable. Na parang talagang magkakaroon kayo ng client meeting. Na parang ini-interview ka. Yun yung ilagay ninyo sa isip ninyo, guys. And yung clothes ninyo, wag yung super duper casual. Dapat semi-formal. Okay? Dapat as much as possible, hindi din yung sobrang nakapambahay ka na lang. At hindi din yung naka-sleeveless lang. So, presentable ka talaga dapat. So, alam niyo na naman siguro what I mean when I say presentable, diba? Next, you have to pay attention to your lighting. So, wag yung against the light. I think I already told you last time na wag ninyong i-aim na parang kayo, no, star witness ng isang criminal case. Wag ganon. Dapat yung light is nasa harap ninyo, hindi nasa likod. Para klarong-klaro talaga yung face ninyo. Yung background, again, mas better na plain lang yung background ninyo, hindi nakikita yung mga magugulong bagay sa bahay or sa kwarto kung nasaan man kayo. And then, pay attention din sa video and audio quality. So, as much as possible, yung mga high quality equipments din yung gamitin ninyo. Pwede naman yung mga phone kasi magaganda naman na ang video quality ng mga phones ngayon. So, okay na yun. As long as hindi sobrang ingay. Minsan, yung air conditioner, nakakatch ng phone yung ingay ng air conditioner. So, be mindful about that. May mga air conditioner kasi na window type na medyo maingay. Pero if gamit nyo naman is split type, mas quiet yun. So, ang ingay ng electric fan, yung hangin na kakatch ng microphone, and then ingay ng mga aso, ingay ng mga manok, ganun, ingay ng mga bata na nagsisigawan, dumadaan ng mga pedicab, mga motor, sasakyan. So, be mindful. I-limit natin yun as much as possible. And then, customize content for the target audience. Alam nyo na yan, napag-usapan na natin yan sa second week. And then, add a call to action such as contact information or a portfolio link. Yes. So, yung call to action sa last part ng script niyo, sasabihin niyo talaga na, hi, pwede niyo akong i-contact, my contact details are below, or my portfolio link is below. You can check my work, mga ganong linya. So, regarding the script flow, ito yung basic na dapat nasa script ninyo, introduction, about yourself. And, okay na wag na masyadong detailed kasi isasubmit nyo naman yung video introduction niyo along with your resume or your cover letter. And then, skills and expertise, experience highlight, value proposition, and then last one is closing and call to action. Sa video, guys, it's okay then na you display your personality na medyo fun ka. Hindi yung sobrang strict, sobrang alam niyo yun, yung parang tense masyado. Make it fun, make it light. Kasi ayaw ng, for sure, kahit kayo, kung kayo yung client, di ba? Kung kayo yung client, always ask yourself, if I am the client, will I hire myself? Will I hire this person na nakikita ko sa video? Once natapos na kayong mag-record, review your recording, review nyo naman talaga yan, and then ask yourself, i-hire ba ako? I-hire ko ba if imagine na you are a third person, hindi ikaw yung nakikita mo sa screen. Ask yourself if i-hire ko ba tong taong to? At saan siya makakatulong sa akin? So, always ask yourself that para makapag-reflect kayo kung ano yung mga dapat ninyong i-improve. So, we have here an example script. I will read it to you guys, but don't worry. Sa course guide, isasali ko doon ang detailed information on how to create your own script. Yes, you can use ChatGPT, AI, but remember na mga client, lalo na yung mga big companies, meron yan silang mga tools na madedetect nila if original yung script mo or hindi. Kasi madali na lang man kukunin yung parang mga subtitles. Madali na lang kunin yun. So, be mindful. Make sure na hindi totally 100% copy and paste. I-rephrase ninyo guys as much as possible. And make sure na yung tone is human, hindi robotic. Kaya yung facial expression ninyo, dapat talaga kita yun sa camera. And make sure guys na yung sa screen is neck, from your neck to your head. Kita yun. Dito sa may shoulder banda. So, it's also then good na mag-wave kayo sa video para makita ng client yung open na palms, open na kamay. Kasi psychologically, may nabasa akong libro. Once na nakita ng tao yung kamay, mas nagiging kampante yung kausap on the other side. Kasi hindi naman nila tayo nakikita, diba? So, once na nakikita nila na open yung kamay, mas nag-i-increase yung trust level ng isang tao. Kasi psychologically, nakikita nila, wala tong hinahanap. Kaysa sa, yung mga tao na naka-close lang yung kamay nila o nakababa lang sa screen, i-compare ninyo yung tao na naka-wave yung kamay niya, mas madodron kayo dun sa tao na naka-wave kaysa sa yung tao na nakababa lang yung kamay niya. Okay? So, make sure na gagamit kayo ng hand gestures Okay, so you have the script here. I will read it for you. You can say, "Hello, I'm Sarah, your proactive virtual assistant with a keen eye for detail and a passion for organization. I specialize in streamlining tasks and ensuring efficient operations." So, nakita ninyo sa introduction, name, hindi na sinali na I studied here. No, wala nang ganun. Okay? Automatic, proactive virtual assistant. Skills and expertise niya, diretso na. So, second part, having supported entrepreneurs and businesses across different sectors, I thrive on managing calendars, emails, and administrative tasks effectively. So, ayun, yung experience niya, hinighlight niya, ano ba yung mga skills na alam niyang gawin? Calendar, email management, administrative tasks. Which is, alam niyo nang gawin to. Kung sinapos ninyo yung previous first week and second week, I'm pretty sure alam na alam ninyo itong gawin. Next, my commitment is to free up your time, enabling you to concentrate on growing your business. So, ayan, value proposition na yan. Commitment is to free up your time. Ano yung problem ng client? Busy siya, wala siyang time. Solution na i-offer mo, I will do administrative tasks for you para meron kang free time. Okay? And makapag-concentrate yung client sa growing business. So, maganda yung script, diba? The last one, closing and call to action. Let's work together to optimize your workflow. Contact me today. Imagine, may word na today. Ginamit niya. Instead na sinabi niya lang na contact me, sinabi ng script, contact me today and let's make your business goals a reality. So, ayan guys, oh. Imagine kung contact me lang yung sinabi niya. Contact me. My contact details are below. Diba, mas magandang today. May call to action talaga, specific time, na today. Oo, today. Diba? So, ganun ang paggawa ng script. Short lang. It's very short. And then, practice and practice how you deliver the script. Your inflection, gaya na sabi ko kanina, intonation of your voice, pronunciation. Make sure na you look presentable. Gawin ninyo yung mga tips. Okay? Because this is the last week and this is the last video for the third week. So, basically, next week, I forgot kung ano yung outline ninyo for the last week. But this is already the third week. I hope, guys, na meron talaga kayong mga natutunan. And make sure, please, I'm begging you na talagang i-practice ninyo yon. Gawin ninyong stepping stone itong natutunan ninyo dito sa skill development program. Stepping stone. Okay? Stepping stone para makapag-improve pa kayo. It's already almost the end of 2023. So, I'm hoping na by 2024, you will find your way kung paano ninyo i-improve yung pag-freelance ninyo kung gusto nyo talaga ang pagiging VA. Okay? I'm rooting for all of you. Thank you so much for listening and watching our videos, and I will see you in our next one.